In this video, I'm gonna be out here for 24 hours, improving the survival shelter, cooking steaks over the fire, and fishing from the backyard pond. So stay tuned and let's get right into it. Okay, I'm gonna take my backpack and I'm gonna unzip it here. This is my tarp, and I got my little flip open saw. Actually, it's a pretty big saw, so this is what I'm gonna be cutting the logs with. So let's get out into the woods and start cutting them. Okay, now I've got some logs in the gaps that were underneath here, and on all four walls I put in some logs, and then now I'm gonna be taking these pine boughs off. While I got the pine boughs off, as you can see, there's some cracks up here. I'm gonna grab more of this grass and cover in the rest of the roof, and then we'll take the tarp and put it over top, and it's gonna be looking good. So let's get to it. Okay, I got the tarp on the shelter. It's looking good. And I put some sticks and some grass on top of there, and that'll just keep the tarp from flying off or like flapping in the wind at night. So that can get a little loud if you're in there, but that'll be nice because it's nice and waterproof now. Now I'm gonna be starting to get some saplings to make the arch, and it's gonna come out to about right here. And then I'm gonna put some clay over the top. Let's get some saplings. Let's get them up there. Let's do it. Okay, I got the logs to make the little doorway, and I found out today that you cannot bend a sapling in that big of an arch. So we're gonna have to do it kind of a square. And after about 20 attempts trying to bend a sapling like this, they all snap. So it doesn't work. I'm throwing that away. All right, I am going to start building this doorway. Okay, now I got all these sticks and pieces of thick grass in place. And I'm gonna get some mud to put on top of here. So let's grab some mud and do that. Okay guys, now that I got this little walk-in door area, I'm gonna start building my bed frame inside my shelter, because I don't want to be sleeping on the ground tonight. I want to be sleeping on something with my sleeping bag on top of that. So I'm going to start building that, and I think we're just going to haul some logs right inside here, and yeah, I'm going to start building that bed frame. Now I got the bed frame in place. It's looking good. I'm gonna grab a bunch of dry grass, put it on, and then I'll get the sleeping bag and pillow, put them on. We'll cook up some steaks after that because I'm getting hungry. Well, let's get started. Man, that took a lot longer than I thought, but we got it done. We improved the survival shelter, made it a lot more weatherproof, and I got a bed frame to keep me off the ground. I had a lot of comments that I should put a bed frame on here so that if it rained, I would not get wet, because I dug this shelter down a little bit in the dirt. So now that that's on, it's gonna be nice. We're gonna be sleeping in that tonight. Let's make a fire and get some steaks cooking. I cannot wait, man. Oh, steaks. That is my favorite food, and I'm gonna be eating it at my favorite spot back here in the backwoods by the survival shelter. Let's start a fire, get the steaks cooking, let's do it. Time to chop some wood for the fire. There we go. Okay, butter is sizzling. Time to get these big juicy steaks on, just like that. Oh yeah. Now, taking the Cajun two-step, we're just gonna pile that right on there like that. Yum. That looks good. Time to flip these steaks. Really don't want this to fall. There we go. Right there. Oh. Oh, that has got to be the best thing I've ever had. That is so good. It doesn't get much better than this. That's good stuff. Thank you so much, guys, for 1,000 subscribers. And if you guys like surviving in the woods, hunting and fishing, then make sure you check out my channel, SladeVToutdoors. Yeah, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and put a comment down below on what video you think I should do next. Well, guys, we are done with the food, and let's enjoy some time by the water and go fishing at the backyard pond. Right here, I've got this small, actually, it's a pretty large pack of hooks, and it has every different size of hook in it. We're gonna be using the small size today. Let's grab the fishing pole, rig it up, and head to the backyard pond. So my setup for today is a bobber, a weight, and a hook. Very simple, but it catches bluegill, so that's what we're gonna do. Got him. Yes, sir. Here we go. Look at this bluegill. That is a slab. Oh, look at this thing. What a fish. That's 1 out of 12 bluegill in the pond. And I think I'm gonna do a couple more casts in the pond. And I'm gonna bring this guy back, and I'm gonna slow cook him over the fire in the morning. And if I catch another, I'll do the same with him. But that's sweet right there. Let's bring him back. Okay, I'm back out here at the survival shelter with the big bluegill that I just caught, and I'm going to cut the head off and gut this fish, and it should stay good for tonight because it'll be cold. It'll be cold tonight, so I'm gonna start gutting this thing. I'm gonna fast forward it for you guys. Okay, so I got the fish filleted. Looks great. This will be very good in the morning when I slow cook it over the fire. And I'm gonna store this fish and I'll see you guys in the shelter. The sun is set and I'm about to get into my sleeping bag. And it's just been a really fun day out in God's creation. Improving the survival shelter, eating good food out here, and then last but not least, catching a bluegill out of the backyard pond. That was pretty fun. Yeah, I'm gonna be getting to bed, so shut the light off and I'll see you in the morning. Good morning, guys. I surprisingly slept very good last night, so I'm happy about that. But I'm probably gonna get that bluegill cooking soon because I'm a little hungry and I want to see how that thing tastes roasting over the fire. I'm gonna head out and get my boots on, head out and start the fire. Get that bluegill roasting. Get out of the shelter. And I'm gonna get a fire going. Whatever dry wood I can find around here. Now that I got the bluegill roasted, I'm gonna grab some more of this Cajun two-step and pour it all over this thing. That should give it some good flavor. Dear Lord, thank you for this day. Thank you for this food that you've provided for me to catch and then cook over the fire. And thank you for this sunrise this morning. Amen. Okay, bluegill's done. So I'm gonna try it out. As you can tell, it's very flaky. Very nice. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It is not bad. That is all the meat. I just pulled all that skin right off. It is very nice, very flaky, perfectly done. Okay guys, I'm done with that bluegill and it was surprisingly very good. And make sure you hit that subscribe button, throw a like down there and a comment, and we will see you on the next video.